Many of you will be aware that Dillian Whyte has been on social media in the past couple days, seeming to suggest that the Lucas Browne fight is pretty much a done deal for March 24th. According to the article, which I'll leave a link to in the description below, Lucas Browne has denied the fact that this fight is a done deal, or the claim or suggestion. So, God knows what's going on here. Is Browne still holding out in case the Joshua Parker negotiations fall through, so he can get a crack at Joseph Parker for the WBO belt? It would be prudent for Browne to do so, to be honest. A fight against Joseph Parker's for the world heavyweight title. A fight against Dillian Whyte is not. So yeah, you can understand Browne trying to hold out for that. If this Dillian Whyte Lucas Browne fight does go ahead, I'm just going to give you my prediction right off the bat. I'm taking Dillian Whyte to win the fight. Lucas Browne does some things better than Dillian Whyte. I think he hits harder than Dillian Whyte does. I think he punches more correctly than Dillian Whyte a lot of the time. But Dillian Whyte has been in there with much higher level opposition than Lucas Browne. He's been more active than Lucas Browne. He's younger than Lucas Browne. And I think Dillian Whyte actually takes a better punch than Lucas Browne, although that might be cancelled out by the fact that Lucas Browne hits harder than Whyte, if you get what I'm saying. So, I mean, Dillian Whyte's power, I think, will be enough to hurt Lucas Browne. But Lucas Browne's power will definitely be enough to hurt Dillian Whyte, even though I think Dillian Whyte takes a better shot, if that makes sense. The best guy that Lucas Browne's been in with was Ruslan Chagayev, and he was on the floor and hurt numerous times against Ruslan Chagayev. And this was an old, out-of-shape Ruslan Chagayev. And he was behind in that Ruslan Chagayev fight, looking like he was going to lose the fight. And then he pulled out the big right hand from nowhere and managed to win it. So that was the best opposition he's ever been in with. And even then, he only just scraped by with a victory. Obviously, the result was overturned later on because of a failed PED test, which, I think Lucas Browne was hard done by in that situation, in my personal opinion. But still, that was his best performance. That was his, well, let me not even say his best performance, but that was the best opponent he's been in with. And he struggled as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, he showed heart and determination and obviously the punching power, but he got hit a hell of a lot. He got hurt a hell of a lot. He was down in the fight against an old, fat, washed up Chagayev. Not to say Chagayev wasn't a good fighter, he was. But if that's the pinnacle of Lucas Browne, I think Dillian Whyte's going to be able to beat him. I think it may go long, and Dillian Whyte might take it on points. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out.